Live, local, breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
Good evening, I'm Carol Goldsmith.
And I'm Michael Cogdill. As many make holiday plans for Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, a group of students plans to protest at Clemson University.
WYFF News 4's Stephanie Trotter joins us live from campus. Steph, this is over the name of Tillman Hall, right?
That's right, Carol. The landmark building is behind me. Over time, it has survived cadets, students, the elements, multiple renovations, even a fire. The question now, will its name survive the test of time? The bells ring out from Tillman Hall is loud and clear as its namesake's passed. Governor Benjamin Tillman, who approved the charter for Clemson, was a white supremacist. Some students now want his name off the iconic building, one of the original structures on campus.
I understand the thought process of wanting to change the name for sure. I can see how it's offensive to a big population on our campus.
One group has petitioned administrators, while a counter group plans to protest to save Tillman tomorrow.
After Thomas Green, Clemson died, he's kind of the one who took this into his hands to get the university founded. So I think I'm okay with keeping it as Tillman.
This clash of ideas comes as the university makes MLK plans to celebrate diversity next week, as well as permanent changes after missteps last fall.
We have a commitment to enhancing diversity and inclusiveness, and there's always more that we can do. We've had some successes, and we have some programs that are making a difference. We just need to do more.
Another original building on campus, Hardin Hall, is named for a Confederate officer. Both supporters and founding fathers with legacies that don't march to the beat of modern times. A handful of southern schools have faced similar situations, including Winthrop, Vanderbilt, Duke, and UNC. In fact, Vandy wound up in court against the United Daughters of the Confederacy. In the end, Duke ended up changing the name of one of its buildings. Vanderbilt did not, and UNC did not. We'll have to see what Clemson ends up doing here. Reporting live, Stephanie Trotter, WYFF News 4, Clemson University.
Steph, thank you. A Liberty man is facing charges after animal control found dead animals on his property. Ricky David Turner is charged with ill treatment of animals and failure to bury. Pickens County deputies say animal control found several dead animals scattered throughout his property on Black Bottom Road. Animal control found 6 dead rabbits, 1 dead pig, and 1 dead goat. They say all were in cages and appear to have been dead for quite some time. Animal control says there were other animals that appeared to be in bad health. Turner told deputies some of the animals had been dead for more than a month and that he had not had time to clean out the cages and bury them. He added that he buys animals at auction and some are not in good health and do pass away.
A pneumonia leak forced employees to evacuate a plant in Anderson today. This video from Sky 4. This is the Bosch plant on Highway 81. The employees were evacuated from the plant around 10 this morning. The Anderson County Fire Chief telling News 4 that the leak was minimal and contained. The employees were allowed back into the plant around 11 this morning and were told the ammonia leak did not pose any danger to the public.
One day after Uber ride-sharing was ordered to cease operations in South Carolina, Uber cars are still out there on the streets operating without a license. And now WYFF News 4 Investigates has learned the cease and desist order against Uber is virtually unenforceable. Tim Waller is here with the story.
Well, it turns out, Carol, that cease and desist order issued late yesterday by the South Carolina Public Service Commission doesn't apply to what happens inside the city limits of Greenville and other municipalities across the state. Not that Uber drivers plan to stop anyway. In downtown Greenville, around the busy lunch hour, we hailed an Uber to see if anyone would show. 8 minutes later, according to my Uber app, Steve Haddon drove to where I was standing.
Tim Waller, how you doing?
Steve Haddon, doing very well.
We went for a ride, and the first thing I asked was if Haddon was worried about getting a ticket, now that Uber's been declared illegal.
I'll deal with anything that I face later. I'm not going to stop working now because somebody thinks that I should.
There is little for Haddon to worry about. WYFF News 4 Investigates has learned the cease and desist order, now in effect, will be difficult, if not impossible, for the state to enforce. The head of the State Office of Regulatory Staff told me we have 3 full-time agents on the road, 3 for the entire state of South Carolina. He went on to say we don't have the money for things like sting operations. WYFF News 4 Investigates has also learned the cease and desist order issued against Uber does not apply within the limits of a municipality such as Greenville, according to this section of the State Code of Laws. Only the cities of Greenville, Columbia, and Charleston, where Uber operates, have the authority to crack down, and Haddon says there's no sign of that happening here.
The police do see us quite frequently on the weekends towards the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock a.m. hour.
As far as ceasing or desisting, Haddon says that is not an option.
Somebody will have to take me to jail or write me a ticket or do something before it'll discourage me from continue working.
Well, the city of Greenville has taken no official position on Uber. The city of Columbia minutes ago said the cease and desist against Uber will be enforced in that city. Police there have been ordered to issue citations against Uber drivers that are now operating without a license. Michael?
All right, Tim, thank you. New charges tonight in the case of a man who was found stabbed to death in the upstate. The Walhalla police now charge Kenneth Collins Jr. and Megan Crow with kidnapping. Collins already faced a charge of murder in this. Officers say Collins stabbed 27-year-old Jeremy Little at a home on North Laurel Street. They tell us it happened Tuesday morning. Little died here at the scene. The coroner says Little was stabbed twice in the back with a knife. Megan Crow and Andy Cobb are also charged with accessory after the fact in the case. And tonight we've learned the name of the woman who was found dead on a dirt road in Spartanburg County. The coroner has identified the woman as 75-year-old Betty Kimball. Her body was found on Joy Drive Wednesday afternoon, just about 30 yards from her vehicle. The coroner says no foul play is suspected.
2 Caterpillar plants are shutting down in our area. The company announced plans to close a plant in Franklin, North Carolina, and also a plant in Toccoa, Georgia. 275 jobs will be impacted. The plants produce seals used in Caterpillar machines. Caterpillar says the operations will be moved to the company's Illinois facility. The consolidation is expected to be finished within the next 2 years. Now to the case of a man accused of running a puppy mill in Anderson County. More than 150 animals were seized from Donald Black's home in Star back in 2013. Black was charged with ill treatment of animals, but the charges were dropped in December based on a technicality. This morning, a judge heard arguments from both prosecutors and defense attorneys on whether to reinstate those charges. The judge said she will issue a ruling next week. You won't be able to use EBT services for several hours this weekend. The Department of Social Services is converting its EBT services from J.P. Morgan Chase to Xerox. And because of that, SNAP benefits won't be available between 11 o'clock Saturday night through 10 o'clock Sunday morning. About 400,000 South Carolina households will be affected. If you experience trouble outside of this time frame, you can call the number on the back of your EBT card to report an issue.
One of them, and I nominate John too, by the way. Runners are getting ready for one of the largest 5K races in South Carolina, picking up their bib numbers right now at the Academy Sports on Woodruff Road in Greenville. That's a live picture for you. Congratulations, sir. The Greenville News Run Downtown kicks off tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. More than 1,500 people expected to run or walk this year, and some knucklehead at 5 o'clock had us all going the wrong way on the map. WYFF News 4 is a sponsor of the race. I would be that knucklehead. We're going to go down Main Street, not up Main Street. Can't you see me running the wrong way? Everybody goes one way.
I could actually see that.
I'm the idiot going up Main Street. Hey, Coggle, turn around.
Turn around, you're going the wrong direction.
This is John. You coming with us tomorrow?
No, I can't be there. I got something else running.
It's very busy, very busy.
And it's, what, about 3 miles of 5K.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can go from here to the refrigerator and back to the couch in record time, but I don't think I can do 3 miles. But
yeah.
You know, we need a drum roll, because here's your forecast.
Here's my forecast.
You watching? You ready?
Not my weather.
No. I know you like warm and humid weather, but still, for most runners, not included Michael, this is perfect weather. Sunshine, cold temperatures, but the key, no wind chills, very little wind to speak of, so that's perfect weather overall. Now back to you, Carol.
Thank you, John. This weekend, people are celebrating the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. In Greenville, the MLK Dream Weekend is underway. And tonight, the Reverend Jesse Jackson is the keynote speaker for the MLK Diversity Banquet. It starts at 7 at the TD Convention Center. And this is just one of many events honoring the memory of Dr. King. Head to WYFF4.com for a list. Just look in the media window. It's right there on our homepage.